Right, welcome back. Just going to be a quick video, just a little update from the last one. Just going to show you the modifications I've had done to various bits, including this crusher body. So I'll just quickly show you now. This is before it's going to go off to be powder coated. All this has been done by Gary Houston next door. So I've had this bar welded across the front. I've done it on all the machines. It's basically because there's so much force, the front of the machine cracks open, so that stops that. One there, one there. He's welded these on, cut the old receiver on that had for the old jack legs, and this is for a new style jack leg, because the previous style is held on with a circlip, which means I have to carry circlip pliers everywhere when I have to take them off to go through narrow access, and those particular jack legs are not available anymore anyway, so I've gone over to this. Also means if the hire wants to remove them to get through access, they can. So that's going to be a much quicker and easier system. So he's done that for me. He's made and welded this on, serial number. I've made this excessively large. The previous system was just stamped into the side, and by the time it's powder coated you couldn't really see it. It's important to have this on here so that if a customer phones up with a problem, I can ask what the serial number is and they'll be able to find it, because it's not always easy to keep a track on what machines where and what's being done on it. So he's done that for me. Around here he's welded on some captive nuts, because this is for battery clamp here, regulator, and the stop timer. These all get bolted on. These are the things I've put on, and you can't always get your hand in to get nuts on, so that make my life easier, which is good. He's also welded on a bar inside here, drilled and tapped, and that's for the scraper bar, which I'll show you there. This is when a scraper bar goes on here on top of the jaw. These are always failing, so this should bolster that up. He's also straightened out this here, and this one here, and that was bent when I used a jack to get the pin out of the jaw. So he's done everything on here that I've asked, which is great. And then I'll just show you over here. This is the jaw, which I had great difficulty at. He had to get a gas axe and burn out the old pin, so that pin now goes through nicely. And we discovered that this was actually bent, which is why I had difficulty getting that shaft out. So I got a brand new shaft and that wouldn't go in either. So he's made a tool up to stick in here to remount the inside so that this bar now fits. Done some welding on the jaw as well, where it's a few cracks and dented. He's also done this. Now, these go on the bottom of the ram to hold the ram in. And what he's done, he's drilled two holes, one there, tapped them, and I've asked him to do that because when I want to remove these, all I've got to do now is screw these two in and it will pull this off. The other way, before this was done, what I'd have to do is get a crowbar between there and the body, crowbar it round, and then try and get a crowbar behind and give it a pounding, which it's not very good for this. It dents this, tips the paint, and made it really difficult. So that's sort of a design change that I've made. He's made these up. These are just across spacers. These are the thinner ones that always bend. These are the thicker ones, so they're all brand new. He's made these for me. These basically are to hold these pins in place. So basically, we're at a stage now where I'm going to palletise all these parts up that need painting. These don't, but anything that needs powder coating, sandblasting and powder coating is going to go on pallets, send the whole lot off, and then it'll all come back and I can start rebuilding the machine. So we're at a stage now where I've got as far as I can on the downhill, and now we're going to work on the uphill, so to speak. So it's going to be powder coated, brought back, slowly rebuilt. Still got to buy the engine, I've got to buy all the hardware, and various other bits and pieces. Oh, one other thing, sorry, I forgot to mention, Gary's also filled these holes in that someone had drilled. and welded these couple of blocks on, one there and one there, and that's to accept a roll pin for the hinge. Now, when these machines were designed, there was no oil cooler fitted, and they then retrofitted the oil cooler, and so they then had to make this a hinge lid. Because it wasn't designed to be hinged, there was a pin just going through this very thin metal, and this eventually wears away. So I've had this done, and that's going to make life a lot easier, make that a bit stronger. So that's where we are with it, and it's going to be a little while now before you come back with another video, because we're near Christmas now, shut down, and then I've got to spend a bit of time palletising everything up, sending it off. So hopefully the next video will be everything coming back all looking brand new. Catch you on the next one.